pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Meow, 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 meow. Pew, 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 pew. Hold on, why is that still so loud? What is going on? There we go. All right. Boop. There we go. Yo, get meowing good, meowing guys, gals, MBs, and YouTube catters. Oh, hold on. There we go. Good meowing guys, gals, MBs, and YouTube catters. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday afternoon, Friday evening, Friday night, Saturday meowing. Welcome to the stream. It is Friday, January 23rd, and we're live and alive today. It's cold. It's cold outside. Got 5 pounds of salami. Oh, I want salami. Why are you going to share the salami? Listen, if you come into my chat, and you brag about what food you have, you better have enough to share with the class. If you're snacking in my chat. Yo, what's going on, Greg? Give me a welcome in. How are you today? Oh man, it is cold outside. It is cold. I hope you're ready to see a lot of me this weekend, because it just started the icy winter storm of the century for the second time in a year or whatever. It just started the icy storm in my area, and it is quickly getting below a freezing. I think we're at like, I'm just watching like the temperature tick down. I think we're at like 35 degrees now. So we're getting close to it sticking and freezing. Yeah, I want salami too. Great, it's snowing. It is snow. It's not snowing yet here. It's still like icy sleet right now, but it's supposed to quickly turn into snow later tonight. It's supposed to rain all evening into tonight, and then it's supposed to ice over the night. So I am not going anywhere. Unfortunately, that means no locals. What I'm gonna try and do for tomorrow, because no locals, then I'm gonna stream all weekend long. We're gonna stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I plan on streaming since I can't go out. It's snowing here in NYC. That's typical though. It should be snowing there. You're the northeast coast. You should have snow. Me, I'm not prepared for this. I'm not dressed for this. Does it look here? Hold on. Does it look like I have a winter outfit? Does it look like I'm dressed for the winter? I'm not ready for this. I wasn't prepared for this. I did not bring layers. I did not pack layers. But yeah, so I am bundled up. When it starts getting super cold and super freezing, I've got to like block off my windows and balcony door to retain heat in my little apartment. Yo, what's going on, Liz? I just came in and there's a bulge in my face. Listen, it's not a Neko stream if you don't end up with a bulge in your face. It's not a good Yu-Gi-Oh stream. You're not really playing Yu-Gi-Oh unless you end up with the bulge in your face. Oh man, apparently it's like cold everywhere. Apparently it's like cold and raining everywhere now. True. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, this weekend. So yeah, since everything's icing over tonight into tomorrow, and it's going to be iced over all weekend long, unfortunately I don't think I'll be able to go to locals this weekend, but so I'll be streaming the entire time. What I want to try and get set up is try to see if a buddy of mine wants to do live duel, since I got the hand cam set up now. Since our hand cam since I have my hand cam set up, might see if a buddy of mine wants to do like a live duel, just to like play test and play some like best of 3s, best of 5s, stuff like that against White Forest, especially with the new ban list. Our locals has the Charmer event tonight, taking White Forest. Hell yeah, White Forest Charmers, let's go. We love spellcasters. We love casting spells. Wish you luck, Sinful Woe. Hope you do well. Let us know how it goes. I was barely able to drive this morning because of the sudden ice layer here. Yeah, I mean, thankfully, like, this is the first time we've had an ice storm where I haven't had to work. Usually it happens in like the middle of the week when I'm working overnight. And I'm the one that like gets forced to either like stay at my job and like work multiple shifts over and over again, or I'm the one forced to come in constantly each day because I'm like the closest. But now, no, it's the weekend. I'm shutting my phone off. I am bundling up, and we are not leaving the apartment. Hello, what's going on, Dreamer? How are you? Good morning. Welcome in. I mean, speaking of the charmer, speaking of the new stuff, I think, what should we kick it off with? All right, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of news happened. We have a new Master Duel ban list that came out late last night, early this morning while I was at work. We have, yeah, it's gonna be a yap stream. It's a bit of a yap stream today. We're gonna play some, but it's gonna be a lot of yapping for this first start. So we have new ban list for Master Duel that we could talk about. We have the brand new news of Genesis being supported for the TCG for upcoming YCSs. And then we also have Burst Protocol being opened up today by the sponsored Konami streamers. I'm just saying, Konami, if you would like to sponsor your first VTuber, listen, I have a gambling problem. I am a gacha addict. I need to open boxes. I will proudly, my price is cheap. My price is cheap. Just give me a couple of boxes of Burst Protocol. I will sing your praises. I will say nothing but nice things. Please, I want cards. I want cards. Sponsor your first VTuber right here. I'm right here. The White Forest VTuber. the White Forest player. Oh man. I mean, I do plan on buying some Burst Protocol. What is it? It comes out, the official release date for Burst Protocol. Oh, that's is February 6th. So that is 2 weeks from now. So next week will be pre-release, next Saturday, so the 31st. So I will be opening box of Burst Protocol next weekend because I'll get my pre-release box. I mean, they have, yeah, because they never had promos with VTuber. They never had a promo with an English-speaking V, or like with the American VTuber, a Western VTuber. They haven't. The market's still untapped. The market is still there. I still have a chance. Also, I don't think they've ever had a promo with like a male VTuber. Also. At least with like Master Duel, or at least like Konami sponsored. That's all you gotta keep grinding. True. Listen, I just gotta get on their radar. I just gotta like get them to copyright strike me or something. Let them know I exist. I just gotta steal their assets and let them know I exist, and then they have no choice. They have no choice but to sponsor me. Give me the oh yeah, isn't the Exorcist support? Okay, so what do we want to start with, chat? Do we want to start with the ban list, or do we want to start with Burst Protocol? Yeah, nothing gets you sponsored more like a lawsuit. I'll leave it up to you, chat. I'll leave it up to you. Burst Protocol box opening, look at new cards, or clam list, ban list. All right, clam list, slam list, salami list. Let's do it. Okay, so I was actually the plan for stream today was actually going to be doing some like TCG stuff, and I was going to talk more about like how the TCG ban list was going to affect White Forest and what we were going to play in like our extra deck and what we're going to fill our slots with in our extra deck. But yo, what's going on? You say give me outing. Welcome in. Let's see here. Yugioh, hold on. Master Duel. There we go. Let's see, is it on the official Master Duel site? It's not, obviously. Master Duel. Let me see here. But that was before we had a very special announcement last night while y'all were asleep and I was awake. And that is a new Master Duel ban list. We had a new Master Duel ban list announced last night. And as you can see, there's a lot of really good hits. There's a lot of interesting things happening. I guess we'll just start with the cockroach in the room. The most important one. Maxi to 1. So this was something that's a little bit unsurprising, I'll be honest. Let me turn down the music just a tad more. There we go. This was something that was a little bit unsurprising, but definitely welcome, because this, what was it, a month, 2 months ago, where Maxi got put to 1 in the OCG, and it's actually been like a really good hit in the OCG. It has been a very it's really made the most recent OCG meta very diverse. Like if we do, hold on, let me pull up King of the Road real fast, or Road of the King real fast, because we also have our first OCG meta game with the new ban list with Maxi to 1. And as you can see, it is a very diverse format. 15% Draco Tail, 14% Mitsurugi, about 11% Malice and Vanquish Soul, and then it goes down into the single digits, and then 23% is other. So that's including decks like Orcust, Primite Blue Eyes, White Forest. There's a few White Forest tops. As Pure Azamina, Doomsy, DDD, like there are so many playable decks. Exo Sisters, Kultune, Luna Lights. There's so many like really interesting decks that are topping OCG events from this most recent ban list because of Maxi to 1. I really do think that we are going to, if not this year, by this time next year, Maxi is probably going to be banned in both the OCG and the Master Duel meta. So isn't just the Pure Azamina deck minus LZ and Civi? No, it's a completely different deck. It's a really interesting deck. It plays more like a back row control deck. I can show it off here in a second. Let me finish this off real fast. But I really think this time next year, Maxi will, if not beforehand, Maxi will be banned in both OCG and Master Duel. I think it's going to be banned in the OCG first, and then they're gonna see like, hey, wow, we can play without Maxi, and the meta is still very healthy. We don't need Maxi to quote unquote stop combo decks. So I'm excited for it to be banned in the OCG, because that just means it's going to be banned in Master Duel very soon after. So that's awesome, a great hit. It needs to be gone in Master Duel, especially in like a best of 1 format that Master Duel is. Makes me excited for the game. Ryziel Cross being straight up banned. So this is something that hasn't been done in either the TCG or the OCG. This is the first format to actually ban Ryziel Cross. And it's a great hit, honestly. I think it's a great hit. The issue with Ryziel, while it's not being played currently right now, they still have Rafflesia to negate Nib, yeah. The issue right now is Ryziel, while Ryziel hasn't been played as much as it has in the past with the new additions of Draco Tail and Yummy, it was used more of a combo engine, like a combo slop engine, to pump out rank 4s with Hondamat, or paired with other combo decks like Mitsurugi to make really oppressive boards. And you couldn't really react to the board because of, they would just make Ryziel duo drive, search cross, or use Star Ryziel to set cross, and then do everything under a monster effect protection and punish you for using hand traps. Now they can no longer do that. Now they have to go into Rafflesia to set Trap Trick's Trap Hole. What is it? Gravedigger's Trap Hole. They have, what is it? I think it's Gravedigger's Trap Hole to negate monster effects, but you can react more to a Rafflesia. Effect. Is it, what is it? Because it's actually the monster effect Rafflesia to, like, when you, let me read Rafflesia real fast to make sure I'm not messing this up. Rafflesia. Yugioh. Pretty sure it sins and then it becomes the effect, right? Once per turn, quick effect, detach a material and send one whole trap, normal trap that meets its activation conditions from your deck. Yeah. So it is a lot easier to react and stop a Rafflesia with like cards like Imperm, Forbidden Droplet, Ash Blossom, than Ryzeal Cross. And Ryzeal Cross also pluses them as well, is an important thing. Like, it is an inboard piece, it is a negate, it is a protection piece for their combos, and it also pluses them a card. Like, it is just way too strong of a field spell, and honestly I like this hit a lot. I think this hit is great. Also, if they go into Rafflesia for Trap Tricks or for the Gravedigger's Trap Hole, then they're also turning on your Triple Tactics Talents, Triple Tactics Thrusts, things like that. You're going second cards because they're activating a monster effect. So honestly, it is much easier. Like, Rafflesia effect is a lot weaker of an inboard than Ryzeal Cross, which is a field spell that you have to answer, is what I'm trying to get at. Who is the man, or who is the person that asks about Azamina, pure Azamina? I should have probably pulled up the OCG list, but there's actually a few Azamina lists, and we'll get back to the ban list in just a second. Let me show you the Azamina deck, because it, like I said, very sweet deck. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my god, my chair needs all the help in the world. Holy. I think there's a few tops actually. OCG. People still play Trap Tricks. They still play Rafflesia. Just because Rafflesia is a monster effect negate. It protects your combo. Top meta archetypes, OCG. Yeah, this is not what I wanted. Ooh, White Forest. Oh yeah, there's the two white, the two topping White Forest lists from a couple weeks ago. Tournament meta decks. There we go. Azamina. Yeah, here we go. It was a few months ago now, but it's actually like a really interesting combo deck, or not combo deck, but control deck. I don't know if it's built. Yo, Kirito, what's going on? Give me outing. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't know if it's built this way anymore. This is a little bit stretched, but yeah, a lot of it is like you're playing 60 cards and you're playing cards like Grass is Greener and Reasoning to hit your multiple copies of Diabellstar. So actually, I think the TCG is probably a little bit better. Let me see. See here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's actually one. It's actually taken like a couple smaller tournaments recently. So you can either play it as a 40 card control based deck. We didn't do the Master Duel ban list. I'm doing it right now. Got it right now. I'm ADHD for a moment. So you can either play it like a 40 card control list because of cards like Azamina Determination, lets you, you're basically just making like a saint if you know it works going turn 1, or making your Illa Sylvia, and just ending on, yeah, it's usually you're just making like D-Bell Star Black Witch, D-Bell Star Vengeance, have a saint, and have an Illa Sylvia. So pretty much same board. Even Moa Regina is a great interruption card as well. And during the opponent's turn, you're activating like Civil Spoils cards. It's more so like a very back row control deck that also doesn't lose to Droll too badly. Like if we open enough Civil Spoils, we never have to search anything. And with Azamina Determination is a Hollowed Azamina during your opponent's turn on a trap card that instead of sending a Civil Spoils, it shuffles the Sinful Spoils from your graveyard or banishment back into the deck. So this is like your recurring engine part of the deck. And then there's also like a 60 card variant as well, where you are milling your deck out with cards like Reasoning and Grass Looks Greener to hit Transaction Rollback, to turn on Black Goat Laughs, or Azamina Determination, or Betrayal, or even some people are running Dominus Impulse instead of playing the Diabelle's the White Witch. And yeah, I mean, it is a very, it's like playing Paleo, it's kind of like Paleo, but with just Azamina cards. It's very low to the ground, can have some bursty turns, and can like kill you with Azamina, going Saint Azamina to tribute for the Azamina monster. Actually never played competitive Yugioh before, so I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, it's okay. We're talking about a current deck that's both in, it's kind of a fun deck to play in both Master Duel and TCG. Also doesn't lose to Tenpai. True. So if you have any questions, what is your favorite deck to play in Yu-Gi-Oh, Kirito? All right, let's get back to the ban list. Sorry about that. Sorry, a little ADHD moment. Let's go back to the ban list. All right, we talked about Rise Cross. We talked about Max C. Vanquish Soul Rosin and Vanquish Soul Jiaolong and Stake Your Soul to 2 means that we are going to be getting K9 this coming month in February as our next deck. So I mean, I guess we'll just be ready for that. Honestly, I don't know how to feel. I don't mind terribly. Like, we've in Master Duel, they've already hit like Umbral Horror Masquerade, I'm pretty sure. I know they hit the Evil Swarm Ouroboros. Didn't they already hit Umbral Horror? Or like the hand rip one? They hit one of them. But I mean, I like Vanquish Soul. I'm sad that they always hit Vanquish Soul instead of like hitting the problem cards that are K9. But after a couple of months, I fully suspect that they won't, like, there's no way in hell K9 goes untouched. They're gonna absolutely hit K9. I just don't know if they'll ever bring Vanquish Soul back like they have in the TCG. I don't think Vanquish Soul is the problem part of the deck. But with cards, I believe we're getting like full powered K9 on release. So we're getting like Naroi and the Rocks on top of like Ripper and Jokel, things like that. So it's gonna be interesting. Vanquish Soul K9 will probably will most likely start fighting for number 1 spot, because it really, right now the best deck kind of in the format is Dracotail, or at least the most popular deck, as well as like some yummy variants. Master Duel is going to do this weird TCG thing that's been going on for a while, where it's just kind of like a triangle of the top decks of Dracotail, Vanquish Soul, K9, and Yummy, and each of them punishes the other. So Vanquish Soul has a great matchup against Draco Tail. Draco Tail has a great matchup against Yummy, and then Yummy has a great matchup against Vanquish Soul because Yummy's like just a combo deck. Dark Magician deck or any decks Yugi uses in anime, but my non-anime decks like Shaddolls and Endymion Pendulum Archetype. Hell yeah. We're basically in toss format again. Yeah, pretty much. We're basically in that's a great analogy. We're basically in toss format again. True. And then on the outside, we have us White Forest dweebs being like, yeah, we're tier 2. We're tier 2 finally. All we need is one more droll hit. One more droll hit and we're tier 1, baby. There was like a leak. I don't know. I can't really show it or talk about, or I can't really like show it. I don't know how true it's going to be. A lot of people have been like, what is it called? We're looking at the
thanks.
Tanahaku. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Gimyoning. Yo, what's going on? What is your favorite? You play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel or you play Yu-Gi-Oh! If so, what is your favorite deck? What was I gonna say was there has been some data mining leaks for Master Duel in the past few months, like showing like what's going to be released. I don't know how true they are, so I don't want to speak too much on it, but if it is to be believed, if it is to be correct, then we're getting the Dark Magician support. We're getting the Dark Magician support in show leaks to get attention from Konami. True. If it is correct, then alongside this K9 support that we're getting the Live Twin stuff finally in a format where they're absolutely unplayable. And we're, oh my God. Okay. We're getting the Live Twin support that's coming out in a format that it's unplayable, and we are getting the Dark Magician support with the Eye of Timaeus, or the new Timaeus card, the extra deck monster, both extra deck monsters, and new like alt arts of the old Dark Magician cards. So if that's the case, I'm super excited. I'm super excited for the Dark Magician stuff. We will probably play. We'll have a Dark Magician day. We have a Dark Magician deck built and ready to go for that, especially now that I have all the alt art Diabell stars that I need, or I have a play set of alt art Diabell stars to play that deck. Still gonna be rogue? Hell yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's not great. You just died to one Molcharmy. Okay. And the final hits for Master Duel is the Unlimits. And this is usually a chance for like cards that have been semi-limited or limited in the past to be just completely unbanned. First and foremost, Maiden of White for Blue Eyes. Honestly, it's fine. It's been way too long since Blue Eyes was like any kind of meta relevant. Still a rogue tier strategy. You still see it every now and then because heckin' Pog Blue Eyes. But the difference between 2 and 3 Maiden doesn't really matter, since we're back to 3 Sage, so we have every which way to search the Maiden now anyways. So 2 and 3 Maiden does not matter whatsoever. Lightning Storm is an interesting one to go from 2 to 3. Definitely going to be a playable card. There's not really too many like hard go second decks. We have decks like Sky Strikers, Tempai. Every now and then you find the one Ancient Gear player just sitting in the corner gooning to his robots. And that's I guess we have Makonko now too as a go second strategy as well. But I mean Lightning Storm is fine at 3. The issue with Lightning Storm is it is a once per turn card, hard once per turn card. So with decks in the format like Draco Tail, they can negate it with Draco Tail Flame, so it's not too oppressive. And then we also have cards like Heavy Storm and Harvey's Feather Duster, both at 1 in the format. So this is fine. This doesn't really matter. Phantom of Yubel from 2 to 3. I don't think there's a difference between 2 and 3 Yubel, Phantom of Yubel. I personally would have liked to just have Phantom of Yubel stay at 1. I think the card is kind of oppressive, and I really don't want to see Snake Eyes Yubel or Yubel decks really come back, to be honest. But if they're keeping Yubel at 2, this third Yubel doesn't matter at all. They're either like OTKing you with or FTKing you with their combo, or they're not at this point. And then finally, Snake Eyes Oak is the big one from 2 to 3, or no, from it was banned, right? Snake Eyes Oak was banned, so from banned to 3. That's probably gonna be like the most interesting hit. I know I've seen some comments, seen some people talk about Oak, or sorry, some people talk about Snake Eyes Yummy being played because they're like level 1s. So that's might be something to look out for. The issue is I don't really know what Snake Eyes makes outside of like a Baron de Flor, because all the super oppressive cards like Apollosa and oh no, Borreload still exists too. I guess they can also, you could also just like make a synchro deck and make Borreload. So yeah, probably I would be on the lookout for a Snake Eyes Yummy deck that ends on like Borreload and Baron de Flor. There's already some in the format as well, so or already like Yummy decks that do that as well. But yeah, I don't really know what else Snake Eyes makes, because you can't go in, if you go into the Yummies, you're locked out of Link 2 or higher, or Link 3 or higher's. So you have to either make Promethean Princess first, or you just don't make Promethean Princess. And, I mean, you also have like the Amblo Whale stuff as form of interruptions. Baron IP Borreload probably. Yeah, that sounds correct. That sounds right. And then I guess there's also ways to make I guess you can also make the Poplar too to go into Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon, because you'd probably play Diabell Star Vengeance as well. I'm sure there's also like some combo Snake Eyes White Forest deck, but honestly, like if we're getting drolled with Snake Eyes White Forest, Snake Eyes doesn't. If we're getting drolled on the White Forest stuff, Snake Eyes White Forest doesn't improve the deck whatsoever. Like if we get drolled, we still get drolled, and we don't really have an inboard. So I don't really think, I think that one's more of a meme. But yeah, I mean, I think there's going to be some more interesting Snake Eyes decks coming out with Oak being back. And I'd probably, if I had to bet on anything, I'd probably think either like a Snake Eyes Yummy deck or a Snake Eyes Mitsurugi deck is probably on the horizon with this kind of ban list. But other than that, I really like this ban list. Of course, Max C to 1 is huge. Max C is probably going to be banned, if not this year, definitely next year. Ryzeal Cross is a great hit to Ryzeal strategies and Ryzeal combo decks. And then we got a little teaser with On the Verge of K9 Vanquish Soul being released. So let me know what you think about this ban list down in the comments below. And while you're there, remember to like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, Catters, good night. All right, there we go. Woo! One take Lune, that's what they call me. One take Neko. All right, first video done. We're making content today, baby. Okay, I saw someone say they're here for Genesis. Let's go Genesis. I'm super excited for Genesis. It's one thing I need to see if like people would be interested in Genesis content, because I don't know if, I don't know. It really depends on if Genesis is, oh, is this the like good one? No, this is not the good one. I don't know if Genesis is going to be popular. Like, if y'all want to see Genesis videos, let me know. I have a Genesis build for White Forest done and ready that I've been playtesting and bringing to a couple of tournaments here and there, but there hasn't been really like a huge amount of support for Genesis. But I definitely would, if there's going to be like more overall Yu-Gi-Oh support or overall Konami support for Genesis, I'm definitely excited to do more videos about it if that's something people would want to watch. I think my buddy has a Genesis deck built already as well, and so we can probably do like Genesis duels and see how that goes with the White Forest Genesis list. Hey, and at least there's no Droll in Genesis. That's the good news. At least there's no Droll there. Okay, let's watch something. Let's watch something together, you and I, chat. Let's watch the burst protocol stuff. Take a little break, sees from yapping. Perfect. Revs cards. Ah! That was loud. Surely there aren't lots of costs that can use three Drolls. So there is a there is one player at my locals that is playing like a really bad Fiend Slop Ubel deck that all of his points is just for 3 Drolls. And I'm just like, you're an absolute monster. To be fair, I've been kind of waiting because we are so getting a rarity collection next week, right? Or not next week, next month, right? So we get if we get rarity collection next month, we get the Dominus reprints next month as well. So I can get my Dominus I can get my Dominus Impulse, or not Dominus Impulse, Dominus Purges for Genesis. So that would be fun. That'd be great. All right, gamers. Let's watch the Burst Protocol opening.
Subscribe. Burst Protocol is rapidly approaching, and with it comes a bunch of
I've not gotten to see really anything of the set. I just know Elva Notes are in the set, and Elva Notes are crazy for White Forest.
As always,
we already have a Elva Notes White Forest build. If you want to see that deck, there's already a video about it on the YouTube channel as well. It basically is like a Kashtira engine for White Forest that sets spells and traps to give us material for our White Forest cards and lets us play around Droll a little bit better. But until we get the brand new release or brand new shown off Elva Notes monster, that's going to be like a couple of sets from now, we still do get trolled a little bit. But we still get to set make an impressive inboard without it.
You have to hit this button. I don't make the rules, man. Bro,
just once we get that new Elva Notes monster, the one that special summons from deck, we can actually make an Omni before we can make an Omni on our 5th summon before we search anything, and it's pretty nice.
Burst Protocol was made for me. Literally, pretty much every deck I've played has support in this set. We have new Rocket cards, new Tri-Brigade.
But ain't Master Duel, I don't care. Master Duel is already expensive, true.
I didn't think I would need a lot from this set, but I appear to be wrong. So surely these two.
Which fact is around migration, my first cards were Super Rare, Dark Magician, and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Red Eyes. See, I grew up with the Yugi and Kaiba starter decks.
Is it the dinosaurs?
I just wish I could find my old Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I wish I could find where we stored them.
What else is in here? There's also a new Forbidden Spell, which is really cool. I've seen it's on the regional playmat for this season, and it looks really sick, bro. I just love the black and red color scheme. So definitely gonna be earning myself one of those this competitive season. But yeah, 2 boxes of Burst Protocol to get into today. If I had to choose, I want to get the new Tri-Brigade card and the new Dragon Synchro level 7.
Oh yeah, we have the new branded support in this set as well. Isn't that right, chat?
2 boxes.
Branded Draco Tail is gonna be insane.
Dual Evolution Assault Zone.
Oh, and then we have the Assault Mode support. I think MBT had a video about it. It looked interesting. How much are 2 boxes of Burst Protocol? Usually like anywhere like pre-release prices are anywhere between like 85 to 90 plus tax, and then depending on how popular the set is, it's usually like 115 to 120 or like 115 to 130 for a Yu-Gi-Oh box. It really depends on how popular it is. Like boxes or how popular, how good the set is, because like Duelist Alliance, not Duelist Alliance, what was the recent Duad, Doom of Dimensions and Duelist Advance were really bad boxes and immediately dropped in price from like pre-release price to like $65, $75 boxes, like insanely cheap boxes. So yeah. How old am I am a millennia years old. I am old. I am centuries years old. I have been here since the dawn of mankind. Exclamation mark lore in the chat if you'd like to read more. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Heart, give me in. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, assault mode stuff. Meme. This is honestly, the assault mode stuff actually might be pretty decent for Genesis, if that's something that you're into. The cards that it makes, I mean, it's not a link deck. The new support for it is pretty crazy good. A lot of it is unpointed, or a lot of the cards that it makes is unpointed. And yeah, I mean, and it's very cheap as well. It's going to be commons and supers. So if we have double interlock, if you're looking to get into Genesis, the assault mode stuff is actually pretty decent. Hollow Rocket Dragon. Okay, so rockets are getting support with which means Dragon Link is going to be back, as well as just rockets in general. We have Hollow Rocket Dragon, a level 6, 2400, 1600. When a Link monster's effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field, quick effect, you can destroy this card. Then excavate up to 6 cards from the top of your opponent's deck and banish one of them. And if you do, place the rest on top of the deck in the same order. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed on the field by battle or card effect and sent there this turn, you can special summon one rocket monster from your extra deck, or sorry, from your deck, except Hollow Rocket Dragon. This card's pretty crazy. This card is basically Kashtira Ogre, but better. Yeah, Kashtira Ogre. Kind of nuts. When a Link monster effect is activated that targets this face-up card on the field, and they get to trigger it themselves because all of their like Link monsters pop their own rockets. I don't know how you get this special summoned out though, like how you get this on the field, but I'm sure we'll find out together. Dirk, Longing of the Blue Skies. Oh, it's a reptile. I'm definitely not counting the stars. Hold on. A level 10 reptile? This is a TCG exclusive, I'm pretty sure, because I haven't seen this card anywhere. If a monster is special summoned from the deck or extra deck by your opponent's activated monster effect, while this card is in the graveyard, you can special summon this card. When a monster effect is activated, that includes an effect that special summons a monster. Quick effect, you can banish one card from your hand or field, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that monster. During the end phase, if this card is currently banished or was banished this turn, you can return one other banished monster from the graveyard. This card's pretty good. I feel like this will be a yeah, no, it's definitely anti-White Force. It's definitely anti Diabell Star Vengeance, anti-Diabell. So that's a little rough. I don't know if it'll see TCG play, but so that's one thing that's very interesting. Like you have to look at these commons and these commons and supers now and see like how they would fit in Genesis. And this card I could definitely see play in Genesis. If there is Mitsu has to tribute a Mitsu monster, so I don't think it would be played in Mitsu, but I think there's definitely a deck out there for this. So it's definitely a card to keep an eye on.
Longing for the Blue Skies.
I just really like that there's now a second format where a lot of these cards, like your Dark Necromancer, or not Dark Necromancer, but Miasma Necromancer, like your commons, like your supers. There's a lot of ones for like zombies that people are playing in Eldritch and Genesis now are actually useful cards. Once White Forest becomes a meta threat again, this will be stable. White Forest is doing really good in Genesis right now, currently. When your opponent activates a spell trap card while you control a rocket or boar monster, negate the activation, and if you do, set that card face down on your opponent's field, but it cannot be activated this turn. You can activate this card from your hand by paying half your life point. Why? Stop! They gave them a red reboot? They gave them a red reboot for spells too? Oh, they gave them a Solemn they can activate in hand. That's really annoying. Okay. Sure, dog. Sure. Yeah, why not? I mean, they have to control a rocket or boar monster. Surely there's not a rocket or boar monster that special summons during your opponent's turn, right? They wouldn't print anything like that, right?
We also have a Borrel Reboot Counter Trap as our first super.
The good news is it at least sets it face down in the field. So like in the case of White Forest, like say we activate a witch of the White Forest or something and then negate it, at least it sets it. So we can we can still send it for cost. It's not completely dead. Would that work in stun? You would have to control a rocket or boar monster. So if there is some kind of stun or rocket build for that, then sure.
Rare pool.
I just don't know if that's really stun. Shipping Archfiend. Oh, a level 3 Fiend Tuner. This is very cute. It's a 0/0, so it's also searchable for it's also searchable with the Yubel stuff. So this might be a good Yubel Genesis card. You can target any number of face-up cards on the field and declare one type or attribute. They become that type or attribute. You can turn them all into light fiends. Yo, Fiendsmith support. You can change them all to lights. Yeah, this also, I mean, like I said, this you can also change them to darks, but for Yubel stuff. A special summon to your opponent's field while this card is in your monster zone, except during the damage step. You can target one monster on the field with the same type and attribute and either return them to the hand. You can target with the same type and attribute from each other. Return them to the hand. Okay. Master Duel Stars move, so no need for that. I mean, this is actually a very interesting card. I think this will actually see play. I think this is, if there is a... Wait, so they banned Moon and TCG just to create a card that bridges into Fiendsmith again? True, yes. You can turn it into... yeah. This could make Yubel Fiendsmith a thing again. Because you would just... You would have to... Actually, no, this works because you get the additional normal summon with the Phantom Beast card. So you just like search this with Phantom Beast, get the additional normal summon, and then you target this and the Phantom Beast, turn them into Light Fiends. Yeah, that works. That's pretty nice. That's pretty sick. And then you link them off into full Fiendsmith combo. Neko Miss Rax wants to know if we can name one of the twins that's Neko. I would be honored. Congratulations, by the way. Can only be the only thing. But like I said, common cards like these are very important to look at and pay attention to for Genesis.
Okay.
Ooh, brand new Synchro Tuner, generic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 11, so we can make this with Diabell Star and a level 4. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Okay, so it has protection. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. You can banish any number of dark monsters from your graveyard that cannot be normal summoned set. Banish that many cards your opponent controls. This is a quick effect if your opponent controls more cards than you do. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one of your banished dragon monsters. Okay. I don't know if we really have a use for it in White Forest, but it is definitely interesting. It is definitely interesting. I don't, what are cards that cannot be normal summoned set?
Stormbane Dragon Disturbim. Wait, a level 11 Dark Dragon Synchro. This could be huge for Red Dragon Archfiend. Bro, it's untargetable. Ignition effect to non-target banish opponent's cards. But it is a quick effect if the opponent controls
Resonator
cards.
tech.
Interesting.
Well, it has to be cards that cannot be normal summoned or set.
I don't know if it immediately warrants a spot, but it's cool to see a level 11 Dark Dragon Synchro, you know?
But it's not bad. Oh, this card is really cool.
And
no, go back, you little bastard. Mischief of the Wolves is a brand new Mischief of the Gnomes, but on a quick play spell. Yeah, so this is a really good card. This will probably see a lot of TCG play or even Genesis play in the sideboards if the meta calls for it. But apply these effects in sequence. You reduce the levels of all monsters your opponent controls by 2. So the Mischief of the Gnomes effect. And then increase the levels of all monsters you control by 2. During the main phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can target one face-up card you control, destroy it, and if you do, add this card to your hand. So it also does recycle itself.
We have Mischief of the Wolves and Elf Notes.
And then oh, it's going to be called Elf Notes. Gross. This is the Elf Notes trap we'll be playing in White Forest. This is one of the main in-board pieces or disruption tools that you get to set off of your Elf Notes. And it's really good. It's really strong. We'll be playing one of this in White Forest. While you control a monster in your main monster zone. So all of the Elf Note effects, they special summon themselves from the hand to the center main monster zone and to trigger their effects. And then they like move around on the field. Move from like different zones. You can send one monster from your hand or field, then target one Alpha Note monster in the graveyard with a different original attribute, special summon it. Then if you control a synchro monster, you can negate the effects of one face-up card your opponent controls. So this is a
madness, of course.
Face-up negate.
Elf Notes archetype in here, which is kind of cool. Oh, this is kind of like Mischief of the Gnomes, right? Except it's Mischief of the Wolves. Okay, it's a quick play spell instead of a trap. Pack number 2. What do we have?
First Penguin. Okay, this card is insane. I hope you're ready to see this card everywhere in Genesis. This card is crazy for water decks. Not only is it a penguin, so like it really helps like penguin decks, but it is just an insane water card. That is also a tuner. If you control no face-up monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way, this card is treated as a tuner. You can discard one card, then reveal one water synchro monster in your extra deck. Add one water monster from your deck to the hand with the same type, but one level lower than the revealed monster. Then you can change this card to face down defense position. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except water monsters. So this is Goaty support. This is white support, the like white whale, white aura dolphin support. Just generic water support. This card is very crazy. This card is really good. This card will be very prevalent in Genesis.
Penguin. Look at all the penguins.
I don't know if there's a deck for it right now in TCG or just like normal standard, but it is a very good card. And then we have Wake Up Earl. This is the next
Earl. I love this Wake Up series.
Next card of the Wake Up. It's flip support.
I'm not a tea guy.
Rocket Detonator. If you control a dark.
This Wake Up series, man. A little cup of tea in the morning. Not for me. I'm not a tea guy. Rocket Detonator.
If you control a Dark Dragon Link monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Rocket Detonator once per turn. You can target one Dark Dragon monster in your spell and trap zone. Special summon it, but it cannot attack. Also, its effects are negated. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except dark monsters. Okay, so it does dark lock you. Oh, we get the magnet support. Yo, Magnet Warriors is actually crazy. Magnet Warriors is actually very good. It'll be interesting. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's a fusion deck. There are retrades of fusion monsters. I don't think they link. But this deck, Magnet Warriors, has been topping some OCG tournaments, so I would fully expect to see this in Genesis, if not every now and then in your locals. Once per turn, when an attack is declared involving 2 Earth monsters, you can negate the attack. You can reveal this card in your hand. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using rock monsters from your hand or field, including this card in your hand. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send a level 8 Magna Warrior from your deck to the graveyard. Oh, this card is just also poly. This card is just like the Azazel Z of the deck. Okay, that's very good. Okay.
Warrior Sigma minus, and we have a...
Oh shit, we have the GMX. Oh my god. We also have the this is the TCG exclusive dinosaur scientist archetype.
GMX Velox Dinosaur Fusion. Oh, okay, here we go. 1 GMX monster plus a dinosaur monster. Gain life every time your opponent summons. During opponent's turn, quick effect. Target a card your opponent controls. Excavate the top cards of your deck until you excavate a GMX monster or a dinosaur monster. Lose 400 for each excavated card. Add that to your hand. Or special summon it and shuffle the rest into the deck. Also, after that, destroy the targeted card. Okay, it's like a pop and an extension. That's kind of cool. We got Vault.
Oh, what the hell? This is an Aqua monster. It is 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stars. A level 10 monster is sent to the graveyard except the Fountain Spirit. You can special summon this card from your graveyard if it was there when the monster was sent, or hand, even if not, in defense position, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can target 1 level 10 monster in your graveyard, special summon it to your opponent's field, but negate its effects.
The Fountain
What?
Spirit, level 10 light aqua. Okay, interesting. We got
Riot's Reason. Target 1 face down monster on the field, return it to the hand. Then the player whose card was added to their hand can special summon 1 monster from their hand in face down defense position. When opponent monster declares an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, change 1 face down defense position. Monster on the field to face up attack position. I mean, it's flip support. Yeah, Mimical Tech. You can target your own stuff, return it to hand, and then special summon and then flip something on your opponent's turn. So yeah, Mimical Tech and removal. That's interesting. It's very cute.
Is that meant to be Despair from the Dark?
Very cute.
We got
Rain of Frogs. Oh, this card's insane. This card is crazy good as well. Prepare to see this card in like Genesis as well. If you control an Aqua monster with 2,000 more attack, send all monsters on the field to the graveyard except Aqua monsters. If this set card is destroyed by card effect, you reset it. This card is crazy. It's also just outs White Forest because it sends instead of destroys. This card is very good. This card is really nuts.
Frogs.
Very scary.
An Aqua monster with 2,000 or more attack. Send all monsters on the field to the graveyard except Aqua monsters. Bro, if the set card is destroyed by card effect, you can set this card. Frogs just got a board wipe. Holy. We got
time to get Toe back? Yeah.
Mechanic.
Machine Tuner.
Machine support. All right. Yo, Speedroids. Some interesting new cards in this set, bro.
Assault Lich. Okay, this is part of the Assault support.
Zombie Tuner, very cool. We got DDD.
Wait, what? Is this a reprint? Do we not have this card? I mean, this card came out in Master Duel. Has this card not existed before?
Alfred the Divine Sage.
What the fuck? That card's crazy good. We've been using that card in DDD to make Waves King Caesar, High Wave King Caesar.
Penguin again. Here we got Keel.
Oh, we're getting the Fur Hire support. Hello, Fur Hires. Yeah, it's in Master Duel. I thought we had it though. Like I thought it was already in the TCG. I don't know DDD cards. That's crazy, dog.
Shipwright for Hire, the Link 2, and we have a GMX experiment number 55.
Yo, this set is actually really good. This set is wild.
A GMX monster and a dinosaur monster. At least
oh yeah, this is their like branded fusion card.
Fusion summon a GMX fusion monster from your extra deck using any excavated monsters as material. Holy, okay, this card seems pretty good. It's like kind of like branded fusion almost. Wow, jeez, okay. Very sick.
Forbidden Ritual art. Ritual summon one ritual monster from your graveyard by banishing monsters from your graveyard. Total level of the ritual monster, but destroyed during the end phase. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Once this turn, when you ritual summon, you can also ritual summon. Use ritual monsters in your graveyard as tribute for the ritual summon by banishing it. Okay.
Forbidden Ritual art. Tip of the tinying tongue. Yo, just negate crossover.
So Dynamorphia has turn 1 plays involved? Yeah. It is, a lot of people have been saying like Dynamorphia with the new GMX stuff is going to be wild. Really, you just want to play like any dinosaur deck. Play like normal dinos. You can't.
Designator, that's funny. We got furtive techniques for hire for all your ultimate moves, dude. The for hire naming scheme is
for hire support.
Archfiend's
oh wait, this is the Archfiend pack support. Too.
Let's keep going.
This is the Archfiend set. Hey, Alpha Notes, plead for help. This card. Oh no, this is, you don't run this card. This card's
Notes, a plea for help. I haven't actually looked at the Elf Note deck, but I've seen it played with Yummy, so I'm kind of interested to see what it's like. Vic Viper type.
Oh hey, we're getting this card in the set. We already saw double interlock. Duke Archfiend, yeah, the Archfiend support. Oh, we're getting super BS. The BS support that came in Master Duel, we're getting in the set as well. Okay. Oh, that's new. Oh, this is part of the Magnet deck. This is the Magnet deck. It's a Magnet card. Level 5 Earth monster and a Rock monster. If this card is fusion summoned, you can special summon one Rock monster from your hand or graveyard. Quick effect: you can target one Earth monster you control and one card your opponent controls. Return them to the hand. That's pretty good.
Oxenfeld.
That's not bad.
A level 5 or higher Earth monster plus a Rock monster. If this card is fusion summoned, special a Rock from hand or graveyard. Quick effect: you target one Earth monster you control and one card your opponent controls. Return them to the hand. Interesting. Okay, we got Aristia of Trust and Assist Yummy.
Oh yeah,
card.
Give me support and then the dragon again.
It's Disturbin' time.
All right. Rocket
Detonator, we already know. This is the more media support.
Liberation, some more art mage support or media pure support, I guess.
Doomsday support. Archfiend. GMX.
And a return to Dino Deneen. This is another card for the GMX archetype, I guess, if you want to call it an archetype. If this card is special summoned by monster effect, you can add one GMX monster from deck to hand. If you're in the main phase, dinosaur fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can make all dinosaur monsters you currently control gain 400. Okay, it's like a fusion enabler and a searcher on summon when it's summoned by a monster.
My queen! My library! my scientist queen! Look at her, she's beautiful.
Your opponent's graveyard, place each card on either the top or the bottom of the deck. If a monster is normal or special to your opponent's field.
Listen, I will sign any contract to let her do any experiments on me. I will be her little guinea pig. I will be her little lab gerbil.
While this card's in the monster zone, you can fusion summon a GMX fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling its materials from field, graveyard, and/or banishment into the deck. That actually seems pretty good, and it's a common as well. Wow, Mischief of the Wolves, Forbidden Ritual Art, and Fervor. Not a single high rarity pooled.
Yeah, he hasn't pulled any. Oh, Spriggans.
Springans, let's go. Pandora,
for higher field spell is really crazy.
Like previous field spell. Dark Lord Gulgalet. We got some new Dark
Wait, the Dark Lord support is in this too?
Ritual spell.
Bro!
Highness Archfiend as
Bro! Yo, what's going on, James? Give me on. Hello!
Alright, your Highness.
Yo, this set is busted.
Arsenal Audit, kind of like equip support, I guess. Boss on Parade, another BES card. We got Radiant Typhoon Ascend.
Oh yeah, and the Radiant Typhoon stuff. All right, yeah. Well. And we have also, if you played the TCG, be prepared for Radiant Typhoon. Radiant Typhoon's crazy. It's really good.
A lot of,
thank God they hit Featherstorm, because they literally just like search Featherstorm and turn skip you, but now they don't. But they're still very good. Oh wow, and the invoked support. Oh yeah, we get Spoon. We're finally getting Spoon.
Another Mechanical Mechanic, Elf Notes, Aristia of Trust, Tip of the Tinying Tongue, and we got a GMX Chairman Kimridge, another common for GMX. This one's a light psychic though. You can reveal this card in your hand, add 1 GMX Applied Experiment number 55 from your deck or graveyard to your hand, and if you do, shuffle this card into the deck. So that seems really good.
Yeah, it's gonna be Dragotail branded, Dragotail Magistus everywhere, dog. And the people that are like too good to play Dragotail branded are gonna be like, I don't want to play meta. I wanna be unique. I'm gonna play Dragotail Magistus.
Immediately good. Double interlock. We got Fist Armed Dragon. Like,
oh yeah.
First Penguin.
Double support. Thunder Dragon support.
And a conduction.
Magnet fusion. Magnet. 2 face-up monsters or face-up monsters on the field become Earth. You can use each of the following effects. Oh, so it is kind of a mini lock. Once per turn, if this card is fusion summoned, you can add. Ooh, this card in Super Poly, you turn your monsters into Earths and then fusion them all off with Super Poly. That's kind of good. We like that. We like that. Branded Andes are everywhere. They're so true. My locals has like at least 4 different branded players that have all been like playing different stuff until the new branded support comes out, and now they're just like playing nonstop branded. And they're already just like putting out their lists in the Discord like, hey, I'm buying this and this for branded. If this card is I'm the only White Force Andy. Okay, there was actually one other White Force player, but he was like playing like a weird like 50 card like combo White Force deck with Magician Souls and toys and stuff, and I was like, hey dog, you don't need to be doing all that. We still just lose to Droll. Yeah. But yeah, I haven't seen him recently. But I'm definitely the best White Forest Andy. I am the White Forest VTuber. It's so funny because I was like, hey, if you ever want to watch, like, if you're ever looking for any White Forest guides or any tips and tricks on how to build the deck or anything, so I played him a couple of times. I was like, here, you could check out this VTuber I know. You could check out this guy on YouTube, this VTuber I know on YouTube. He has really good White Forest guides. I think his name's Grinning Neko or something like that. How do you feel about VTubers? In your locals, yes. No, I am the White Forest player on YouTube. The White Forest VTuber. The voice is just coincidence. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I have a cold. Some say we sound very much alike. I don't really see it. I don't see the semblance. Let's see. If this card is fusion summoned, you can add 1 magnet, normal, quick play, or field spell from your deck to your hand. You can send 1 level 8 Magna Warrior monster from your deck to the graveyard. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon a level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior. Card's really good.
Magnum. Oh yeah, we got new.
Searches a normal, quick play, or field spell.
Another Associate Noma, shipping Archfiend, Rhapsodia, and Vodnica. That did not feel like English. What on earth just came out of my mouth? Holy. We got
Keel,
Shipwright for Hire.
Pandora, Wake Up Earl, Hollow Rocket.
And a
oh yeah, Jehuti.
Yeah, a weird way of saying duty.
I'm just gonna say, every time I see Jehuti, I can't. Who remembers Zone of the Enders? An old PS2 game called Zone of the Enders. That shit was hype. It was one of my favorite games of all time. I want to go back and play Zone of the Enders on stream. But every time I see Jehuti, I can't stop thinking about Zone of the Enders.
Jehuti. Nice little.
Yeah, this is a good set to buy. A lot of these cards, even if you don't get the GMX cards, honestly, the GMX card, it would be cheaper to just buy the GMX cards. Obviously, if you just want those. But if you have the spare money and you want to open boxes, this is a good box to buy. A lot of these cards will be super meta, and a lot of these cards will sell throughout the year. Glad B support when they had support. They had support in Alliance Insight and Infinite Forbidden. What was after like
We have a
it was like dark
bonding
something.
quick play spell, Throne of the Archfiends, Etherealized Liberation, did it to Alfred. We got
Oh, the
Exosister
Exosister stuff is in this.
Seems to be
Oh,
quite
this
a
set's
common
crazy,
thing
dog.
where the discard for these
This set's
first two
wild.
effects is becoming like part of the effect. rather than
Exosister
the
best
boss.
deck in
We're not just
Genesis.
getting absolutely destroyed by Ash Blossom. We got Riot's Reason, Mechanic, Chairman. Yeah, we see. Wait, is this? Did we read this one? Yeah, this is the guy that adds the fusion spell. Okay, is this also the guy that turned into the dinosaur? Kind of looks like it. We're nearly halfway through this first box, man. We've only pulled one Ultra.
Oh, new
Sigma.
Magnet Warrior, Sigma. Is that Magnet Warrior? Hold on.
We're nearly halfway through this first box, man. We've only pulled
Magnet Warrior Sigma grind set. Yo, I can't read it because his thumb's in the way.
one Ultra. Yo, we got Sigma.
Oh, there we go. While you control an Earth monster, your opponents can attack must attack Earth. While your opponent controls an Earth monster, you choose the attack targets. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monster in your graveyard. Add it to your hand or special summon it. That's very good. So if you send this off of fusion material, you get to special summon from your graveyard.
GMX Velox again here. Shichi Go San. Very cute artwork. We got an Elf Notes trap again, another Elf Notes trap, and Rain of Frogs. Wake up.
Where's our Elf Note monsters? Hello? They better not all be
Dirk.
secrets.
Call him Derek. Conduction.
That's a Magnet Warrior, right? Yeah, that's a Magnet Warrior. Must be special summoned from your hand by sending 2 Magnet Warriors with an original level of 4 or lower from your hand to deck or face-up field to the graveyard. So it sends from deck is very strong. Wait, if this sends from deck, it can send the Magnet Warrior. What do you want to ask, Kirito? If it sends from deck, it sends that Magnet Warrior that also then special summons from grave. Yo, this card's circulars. This is Magnet Warrior Circular. Magnet Warrior Circular.
Warrior Linear Magnum plus minus. That's a lot of words. XY.
Oh, what does it do? You can target one other monster, Earth monster on the field. This card gains attack. Okay, don't care about that. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay.
Dragon Cannon.
Magnet Warrior Circular.
Cards. All right. Go-san, Riot's Reason. Oh, a normal monster.
Oh, normal illusion.
2500 defense. Illusion. Normal. Pisanta, the Titan of Troubadours.
Primate target.
Manifests in response to devout prayers. The
Primate
words
target.
it recites are said to foretell the future, but they are mysterious.
Let's do my birthday list and I want Yu-Gi-Oh! Legendary deck 1 Yugi deck. Is that good or no? Like the legendary. Are you talking about like the legendary deck, the Yugi like legendary deck, the one that has like Magician Rod and Magician Souls and stuff like that? That old deck? It depends. Like it's not a very good deck. I'll be honest. I don't want you to waste your money. It's not good at all. Yeah, get whatever you want. It's your birthday. It's great to learn the game. Absolutely. It is a great like learner deck, but it is very outdated. If it's something that you want to like try and grab and be like, hey, I can take this to locals and win games, it won't do that. In March, we're getting new Dark Magician support in the TCG. That's very good. If you want to play Dark Magicians, I would wait for March. But yeah, the legendary decks are very, very outdated, unfortunately. The one that has this Battle Zodia, Exodia, and gadgets, yeah. I mean, it is your birthday. If that's something you want for your birthday, get it for your birthday. Absolutely treat yourself. But I don't, if you're wanting to like get it, and if you're wanting to buy it and then believe that you can like take it to a locals and win, then no. It's not really competitive.
Wow, dude, a normal monster. Let's go.
Yeah.
For higher trap cards. All right, come on. Let's pull some high.
Honestly, I mean, it's not Yugi, but like the Kaiba starter deck is very good. The Branded starter deck is very good. The Yeah, would buy for nostalgia, not to play. If you're looking for something to play and pick up without having to spend a whole lot of money, the Kaiba starter deck is very good. The branded starter deck is very good. And the one that just came out, the Charmers, the Spirit Charmers, is, while not very good, while not as good as the others, is a lot easier to play. It's very easy and very cute, and they're also spellcasters.
Rarity cards. We got Gung Ho, Springans, Sigma Plus, Magnet Bonding, Assault Lich. We got another returned Dino.
Where's our Elf Notes?
Okay. Dark Lord Dance.
Elf Notes, cool. Please.
And yeah, that's everything.
I want my Elf Note women. I want my spellcasters.
Dual Evolution. Another Exo Sister, Betrayal, Continuous Spell. Okay.
Bro, he has pulled one Ultra this entire time.
All the commons. Doomsy
Elf Notes, please.
We got Elf Notes, A Plea for Help, Double Interlock, Archfiend Strategy.
Oh, Rocket.
We got
starter. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one level 7 dark dragon monster from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot. It also dark blocks you. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one face up on the monster on the field. It becomes a dark. Okay.
Another ultra rare hero.
Interesting.
Rocket Loader, set number 001. Heck yeah, dude. I'll take the rocket support. Don't mind if I do. They're getting some pretty nice
Elf Notes,
cards.
please.
It's Disturbing time.
And Arsenal Audit. All right, what's our first secret rare gonna be? Show me the Albaz, bro. Springans. We got Whirlwind for hire, a new quick play spell. Pandora, Wake Up Earl. We got Crimson
Salt
Blader,
Blows.
Another Pisanta, Tip of the Tiny and
Sadly, due to chronic migraines, I doubt I ever get to go to tournaments because I have to stay in the house a lot. So I either duel myself or duel friends, which they lean to let me have decks. That's why you have 30. That's nice though. It's really cool. And yeah, dueling like what I know in Magic we call it like kitchen table Magic or kitchen table Yu-Gi-Oh. It's still like a lot of fun.
And another
yeah, if it's something you just want to have fun with and you just want to build a Yu-Gi deck with, then yeah, you get a lot of Yu-Gi cards with it to build with.
Hands. Foolish for an
hands, chat. Hands. Fingies.
Only use one effect per turn though. Quick play spell though. Rain of Frost.
Still no elf mode.
All right, come on, man.
Where's our elf notes?
Secret rares exist. Alfred, Sigma minus, Gulgulet, Vic Viper. We got another
Jehuti.
There's a Radiant Typhoon Link monster as well. Kind of cool to pull that. Doomsy Change. Whirlwind for hire. We got Archfiend Strategy, the field spell. That looks kind of cool. Elf Notes, A Plea for Help. We got Elf Notes.
Oh, okay. This is a super. We are going to be running at least 1 or 2 of these copies. Probably 2 copies. But this card is really good. This is also your main like searcher and summoner. You set this off of, is it Lucina? It's the blue one. It's either Reina or Lucina, but it sets it from deck or places it from deck, and then you can send 1 monster from your hand or field to the graveyard. Special summon 1 elf note monster with a different attribute. So it specials from deck, so this helps us get around Droll as well. This card's crazy. This card's very good.
How many continuous spells and traps does this
and then after we use it, we can send it off for a White Forest effects.
Santa and Alos. Okay, there's about to be like a high rarity card in all of these packs. We've only pulled 2 ultras. There's only 5 packs left in this box. We got Duke Archfiend. All right. Magnet Bonding. Hollow Rocket Dragon. We got a DDD Alfred. Oh, yeah, okay. Radiant Typhoon Link Monster. Ooh,
no, Rescue Ace Link Monster. I gotta read the elf notes. I think I missed them. Elf note. If you're looking for the elf note coverage, I did do a short video about it for Elf Note White Forest. It is very good. It's really good archetype. Like I said, it is Kashtira for White Forest, and it just eats, leads a lot of hand traps, and then lets us go full White Forest combo.
We got Derek. Let's go. Rocket Detonator, Assault Lich, Magnet Warrior, Sigma minus, and
oh, there's the Borreload.
Baby. Boral Shroud Dragon.
Boral Shroud Dragon. You contribute. Your opponent cannot tribute this face-up card on the field once per turn during the main phase. Quick effect: you can target 1 rocket monster you control, negate the effects of 1 face-up card your opponent controls, then destroy the targeted monster. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect activation. Once while face up on the field at the start of the battle phase, you can. Oh my god, why? Okay. At least it's not a tower, I guess. At least it's not a tower. but it is anti-kaiju, anti-golem. Exactly what they needed. Awesome. We love that. We can beat over it with Chaos Angel, I guess. And we can beat over it with Pure Azamina. But yeah, the fact that it negates the target's effects and then pops it means it's also anti Diabels as well. So that is something to look out for. I need to use the restroom real fast. I will be right back, okay? Give me 1 second. Papa. Start the music again. Be right back. All right, sorry about that. There we go. Boop. There we go. Okay. There we go. We can turn that off now. My mom bought me a pack and I pulled Diabell, Queen of the White Forest, and a Stellar of the White Forest in the same pack. Hell yeah. Holy crap. That's weird. Yeah, because one of them is both of them are, or one's a secret, one's an ultra. I don't know how you got that in the same pack, but that's crazy. Wait, that might be the next inboard target for Snake Eyes since Appaloosa is banned. It has to target a rocket monster though. Is the only thing, is it's not generic. You have to have you have to target a rocket monster you control. It's also dark locks you as well, or the rocket stuff dark locks you, so you wouldn't be able to do the White Force stuff. We can sneak a rocket and trust.
By the way, he's so cool, bro. I love me some Revolver. All right, let's round off this box. We got Golgolette and a Night-Winged Cleric.
Oh, okay. Hold on, spellcaster generic synchro. Oh no, never mind. This is assault mode stuff. It said assault mode stuff will be very good for Genesis. I would be able to look out for it for Genesis.
Keel, we got Gung Ho, first Penguin, and we got
Spoon. Spoon was the first secret, or second secret technically. The Spoon. This is Magistus Poplar. Everything's a poplar or a circular.
The Magistus Sealer. So many spellcaster decks are looking forward to using this card, man. That's a good pool. That's a very good pool. I'm interested to see if that actually like comes up in the meta or if it's just like a meme. I'm pretty sure it will come up though. It's a pretty good.
No, it is a very strong card. Bridges like so many archetypes together as a combo piece. Oh god. K9 support. Gross.
Wow, okay, right, there we go. Box number 1. Not quite hitting the Tri-Brigade card or the Dark Dragon.
The Synchro is assault mode support. It's a assault mode monster.
Let's get to it. Of course, we also got to pull our obligatory Starlight Rare as well. We got another Borrel Reboot. We got Assault Lich.
Brother, where is... Oh, another Borrel
Flare Dragon. Man, all the rockets and Borrels are so sick, dude. We're gonna have to play.
Where's the elf notes?
All right, let's keep going. We got Wake Up Earl and a Jade Dragon Mech.
What the hell? Generic synchro 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 stars. If this card is special summoned, you can send one machine tuner from your deck to the graveyard, or if you control a monster whose current level is different from its original level, you can special summon it instead. If the single summon card is destroyed by a card effect and is sent to the graveyard, you can banish any number of tuners from your graveyard. Target that many monsters in the field and destroy them. I don't know really what that's for.
Machine. This card does have the ability to special summon a machine tuner from the deck if you meet all of the requirements. So summon out a, what is it, O-Lion? That's legal, right? I can't remember.
It sends Jet Synchron. What is Jet? Jet has been... I don't know. I have no idea. But if you're playing like a machine deck, if you play Clockwork Knight and have Clockwork Knight on the field, then it triggers and special summons from deck.
That's legal, right? I can't remember. Golgolette, we got Assault Zone Doomsday Change, we got a Trisporal Dragon, the Link 3. Add a rapid trigger heavy interlock or double interlock from deck to hand, baby. Let's go. Big hollow in this one. Watch. We got Derringer Core for the BES deck. What does BES stand for? I used to know. I think I forgot. Big.
Where Alpha Note stuff?
We have here a Telusian
Magna Warrior.
Magna Warrior. Quite a few Magnet Warrior cards in here as well. Actually.
Big hollow.
Big pool. We have a Conduction Warrior. Plasma Magnum. 2 Earth Rock monsters. From the art, I thought this was going to be like a water monster, but nope. It's just had a blue paint job. Alright, Duke Archfiend, we have...
Woo! Archmage, non-finito. This is Archmage support. This is actually really good Archmage support. This really does a lot for the deck.
Box here, and it's an Archmage card. Gotta keep an eye on the Archmage and the the Medius, the pure decks. They're popping off a little bit.
Alpha Notes, please.
Cool. It's a big
Meow.
One. No, it's not. Nightmare
What's going on, Lou? How's it going? Give me yawning, give me yawning.
Something spicy. We have.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, Power Patron's a super. Let's go, Power Patron. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? If so, what is your favorite deck? We're checking out the Burst Protocol openings. Power Patron is a very good card. You got to run one of it with the Alpha Note stuff. It is a synchro, is a tuner that we get to special from deck. Really good. It also, when it's sent as synchro material, adds an Alpha Note card as well. So it's also kind of like as that for the deck as well.
Dude, that's a nice little artwork. Especially
need one of those guys.
All right, 2 packs left, and then we're halfway through the second box here. We have, wait, come on. Night-Winged Cleric. Dang it, I thought it was going to be the synchro that I wanted. Oh, man. Looks like we're once again...
Oh, yeah, we haven't seen the Alpha Note synchro or the any of the Alpha Note main deck names.
Oh, let's go, baby. We got the obligatory Starlight.
Of course, he gets a Starlight Rare. All right. I don't want to sound like a salty Andy, a salty Sally. But he gets a Starlight Rare in every single box. I'm pretty sure Konami, like, has marked boxes that have Starlight Rares in them, because like every time he does an opening, he always gets either a Starlight Rare or a Collector's Rare or something like that. It should be me opening Starlight Rares.
It's an effect monster. Ooh, baby. Okay, what's it gonna be? Yo, if it's the Albaz, that would be so sick. Magnet Bonding, Throne of the Archfiends, Derek. We have Alfred. And our
not saying because you gotta eat. Have a nice stream. I appreciate it. Thank you. Get some rest.
Starlight Rare pool.
Was the last card? Ooh, that's okay. That's pretty. That's a pretty Starlight Rare. Starlight is Dragon Assault mode. Oh, that's a reprint. That's a new art reprint.
Mode.
That's really good. That's a collector's card.
White art, man. Holy. This is like the best assault mode card as well. Oh man, that is sick. That is a very nice.
That's an ass card. I mean, like people are. It's like opening a Starlight Blue Eyes. People are gonna buy that card just because it's a Stardust.
Let's go, man. I was just joking about the Starlight, by the way. I didn't think we were actually gonna get one.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Yeah, sure, my guy. Sure, you were just joking. White. Oh, okay, yeah.
My God, dude, was that back to back? I think that was back to back. Fallen of the White Dragon. You love to see it, man. Holy. Okay, this box is just.
Yo, Chrono, give me on, welcome in. How are you?
Albaz, baby. Let's go. And the Starlight Stardust Assault mode. That's insane.
Rescue Ace, Quick Attacker, more Rescue Ace support. Still no Elf Notes.
Another ultra rare for Rescue Ace.
No Elf Note main deck names.
Elf Note.
Oh, hey, there we go. Fortuna. Oh, wait. Fortuna's a super. That's really good. You're gonna run one. If you're playing it in White Forest, you're gonna run one Fortuna, because Fortuna sets our trap for us. Just finish pulling from the same pack. You opened Burst Protocol. How did you get Burst Protocol already? How have you already gotten? How have you already gotten Burst Protocol?
Good to see a non-continuous spell trap Elf Note card. You know. We have.
I need connections. I need better connections. Junk Warrior Assault mode. That's really cute.
Watch this. Tri Brigade, Spring Guns.
Another Power Patron.
Oh, we got the Peacock again. We got a nice shiny Peacock. There may be another secret rare to come. We got GMX Applied Experiment number 55 once again.
What was it? 2 secrets per box, 4 ultras.
We have a GMX Researcher Soland. Yo,
I think the Starlight takes the place of an ultra.
Warrior GMX monster or 1 level 3 or lower dinosaur monster from your deck. Bro, that's the end of the sentence. There's no restriction on that. If this card is special summoned by monster effect, you can add a GMX spell or trap from deck to hand. With dinosaur fusion monsters on the field, you can shuffle this card from the field into the deck, and if you do, negate the effects of 1 face-up card on the field until the end of this turn. Wow. Okay. Very nice card for the GMX deck. All right. Some more banger pools incoming. As if this box can get any better. Look at this. Exo Sisters.
All right, yeah. Yeah, the really good Exo Sister card.
Caramel. This evil Exo Sister. Very nice.
How much is the extra deck? IRL one is the same as the game 15 max. Yes. 15. The only difference between TCG and Master Duel is you also have a side deck. That being Rain of Frogs, which I can use in Paleo. Yeah, Rain of Frogs is very good. Rain of Frogs is crazy, and it's a common too. That card is going to go wild in Genesis.
Betrayal. I think that's her
the fact that it also resets itself is very good.
2 Exo Sister cards. That's definitely a 3 of in the deck. All right, we have Rescue Ace. Orbit
Oh, why is
Titan.
this a secret
Number
rare,
2,
dog?
man.
That is that is like a
Oh, man. But it's
that's a
fine. I
10
can't
cent
complain.
secret
We got
rare
the
right there,
Outlaws,
baby.
And we got the Starlight.
It's so
I
bad.
really can't complain. Second last pack, we have Ritual. Yo, Archfiend Emperor. Ultra rare, scale 0. I haven't actually looked at any of the Archfiend cards. I don't really know what the deck does.
Rollback versus Rain of Frogs. Oh my god, true. Transactional rollback. You can do it in the grave.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. All right,
Turbulence, but blue. Yeah. New paint job.
Oh.
Yeah! Oh wait, his name's Zalin! I forgot he's in this set too. His name is Zalin and not Zarin, but I mean, I guess that makes sense because there's no L in Japanese. Zarin, the Shackle Dragon! Yay! This card is going to take the slot of Herald of the Arclight for us in White Forest. Only because it's a level 7 tuner that we can summon off of Duel. Love this card. This card's amazing. This card negates on the chain. So it can either negate the card being chained to, or it can negate the card that is chaining. Yeah, level 7 tuner synchro. This card is great. This card's wonderful.
Oh yes, thank goodness. Yo, Zalin the
I'm so
Shackled
happy
Dragon.
he's a super and not a
Level
secret rare.
7 Dragon Synchro Tuner. This is needed for the Red Dragon Archfiend deck. It's also going to
Fuck Red Dragon Archfiend.
I needed to grab one of these, and I'm glad I did. Okay, let's go, baby.
That's a very
Look
good
at
card.
this, man. Look at that. That is
It's almost
so
like
cool.
Transmigration, but on legs. Yeah.
Okay, Burst Protocol.
And
So
it negates
Spanta in
and
one
destroys
box,
too.
New Albaz
It's
in the
another
other.
thing.
Pretty
Negates
correct,
and
but,
destroys.
Yeah, that's been our Burst
So like
Protocol
for like branded match or not branded matchup, Draco Tail matchup. If they go like if they go to 5-minute diffuse they make Arthalion and go Arthalion target stuff in the graveyard and then chain to Arthalion the graveyard effects to set stuff, we can choose to either negate the graveyard effects of them setting stuff, or we can negate the Arthalion on the same chain to stop the Arthalion from recycling.
Let me know what you think of this.
Very good. It's a very good card.
Pick up after this. How do you think this is going to impact the meta? I just got to decide what deck I want to play competitively this season because I really want to get the new regional and OTS championship, man. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks again to Konami for sending these early boxes over. Adios.
Give me stuff, Konami. Stop giving him stuff. Give me stuff. I want stuff. I want things. Okay. I do want to talk a little bit about White Forest real fast. Wait, can we read Zalin? I kind of don't understand. Okay, yeah. I'll pull it up in Dueling Book. Oh, that one's for you, chat. That one's for you. Oh, that one hurt me. Good God. Yeah. All right. So, Zalin, the Chain-Bound Dragon, is a level 7 Synchro Tuner. So, oh, it doesn't come out in the Starlight. The Assault Mode. Yeah, the Assault Mode Dragon Starlight is crazy. It looks gorgeous. Zarin the Chainbound Dragon is a level 7 tuner. So the only way we special summon it is with Duel, a Queen of the White Forest, but that's good enough because it is when a card or effect is activated in response to a card or effect activation. So if anything is chaining to anything, you can quick effect negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that card. So you can negate the effect. Say I go Hallowed as or say opponent goes Hallowed Azamina Chain Wanted. That's the easiest way to do it. Hallowed Azamina Chain Wanted. We can activate Zarin to either negate the Hallowed Azamina and destroy it, or we can negate the Sinful Spoils Wanted and destroy it. So we get to choose whatever card on the we can choose whatever card on the chain to negate. So you can either negate the effect that effect, which you can negate the effect which means you can negate what's on Chainlink 2, and if you do, destroy that card, or negate the effects of the card that was responded to, and if you do, destroy that card. So we can negate either Chainlink 2 or Chainlink 1. So we decided which direction of the chain we negate. True, we decide whatever card on the chain we negate. So, like I said, the easiest one I can say, like if you're familiar with White Forest, if they go Hollowed Azamina, chain wanted. We can respond with Zarin, and we can either choose to negate and destroy the Hollowed Azamina, or we can negate and destroy this Sinful Spoils wanted and keep them from searching another Sinful Spoils or searching another Bell Star. And then hopefully they're hallowed fizzles because they won't have a Simple Spoils to send. So no, it is a very good card and a very good form of disruption. No, it's really interesting. I'm glad it's a super. I'm really glad it's a super. It means I don't have to spend a whole lot on the set. The Alpha Note stuff, because we didn't really get to see it. So Diana, we're gonna need a play set of Diana, because Diana is the one that sets a continuous spell. Lucina, I believe, is the secret, but this one only searches the monster, so it's less important that we get it because we want to always open Diana. We saw the Parallelism is a super, and then Maddening Rhapsody as a common, and Fortuna and Patron are supers. I think this one might be an ultra, and I think this one might be a secret. Also, we didn't see Seraphim Stolitz either. I don't know what this one would be, but we're gonna need one of those as well. We summon in the main monster zone or link it off. No, we synchro it off. These are level 6s. So how they work is they're all inherent special summons to the center main monster zone. So they can't be ashed or anything like that. They special summon themselves out like Diabell Star, the Black Witch. And then while they're in the center main monster zone, they get their effects to place stuff. Or just like while they're on the field, they have effects to place stuff. So this one places the continuous spell, which the continuous spell has a protection effect. And then you can send one monster from your hand or field to the graveyard. So you can clear out your main monster zone, your center main monster zone if you want, to special summon an Elven Notes from deck. Or you can send something from your hand. The Elven Note stuff gets a lot better when we get the card that's still coming out in the OCG. It's not on here yet, but there is there's another Elven Note main monster that is that also special summons from deck. That's going to be like always our first target to special. That really protects our board, but deck's still good as is. Deck's still really good like this. How does Destruction Protection help us if we have Diabells? I mean, sometimes we won't have Diabells. I mean, and this only protects the center main monster zone anyways. Like, it's just a good added on effect. And then this one also, this one gets set by the Fortuna. And this one is our face up and negate, and also makes it the monster in our center main monster zone cannot be attacked. Or no, they have to attack the monster in the center main monster zone. So you can put like a Saint Azamina in the center main monster zone and force them to attack into 4K. If we don't get four white women plus Sylvia, I ain't playing White Forest. True. Why am I so tired? What the fuck? Why am I so sleepy? But no, basically this archetype here is just to eat hand traps like Kashtira before we go into White Forest combos. It just eats the hand traps for us. So it eats imperm, if it eats effect failure, all that. It makes us a lot worse into Perulia though. So I don't know how common. Yeah, just like Fiendsmith. And we also get to play, like the only time we search is if we get Lucina. So if we go like Diana set Homecoming Parallelism, send Diana, add special Lucina, and then Lucina add Fortuna is like our first add. But typically we won't be doing that. Or try not to do that before we get all the other searches done. The other good news is we can play less spells and traps because these are basically toy box monsters. Like the Lucina will get into our Diana, and the Fortuna gets into our trap, and the Diana gets into our Homecoming Parallelism, to our spells. So it's basically like reading like toy box, where while we're low on spells and traps, we only have 15 in the deck. Diana represents a spell. Every Elvennote monster except Power Patron represents a spell or trap, or gets us to a spell or trap. We also get to pump out level 10s as well with this deck. Important to note that Elvennote's Homecoming Parallelism also special summons Power Patron. So you can do, let's see here. We have, depending on our start. Okay. So depending, like a hand like this, we get to go Diana set. I don't know why it like flips these. I don't know what happened to it. Diana plays this. Unfortunately we have the Ash Blossom here. So that we don't want to activate. Yeah, let me put this on the bottom of the deck. If we had any other hand trap instead of Ash Blossom. So if we had like a Molcharmy, we could declare this, send this to the graveyard, and we could special summon the Power Patron. Now these two synchro off into Stelitzia, and then Stelitzia during the main phase lets us special summon back the Elvennote's Power Patron. Does it need a monster? Yeah, you have to have a monster to send. So we could have sent the Sylvie as well. Yeah, like Deception. We could have sent the Sylvie. You don't want to send the Diana because we want the level 6 on the board. It's purely just for this line, because now we get to synchro off these two into an 8. And now we have a Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon as a Omni Negate, or a monster effect negate. Now we're protected from Duel before our 5th summon. And now, after we've made Crystal Ring Synchro Dragon, now we can do the effect of Elvennote's Power Patron to add another Elvennote's monster. So now we can add the, what is it? Where's the red one? The Lucina. And now we can special the Lucina because we have the Center Main Monster Zone cleared up. Declare the Lucina and add the Fortuna. And now we just go a full White Force combo. How this also really works is now we can clear the Lucina with Deception. And hey, we just cleared off the main monsters, the center main monster zone. Get Hallowed Azamina. Okay, Hallowed. Make Moo. Search. Wanted. Yeah, just like Fiendsmith. True. Just like Fiendsmith. In normal, keep the center main monster zone. We can even special this out if we want to get the trap set. Because it doesn't set, it just places it. So now we have a face up negate for anything to protect our board as well. So we're protected against Imperm. Add us our tails. Activate the tails. Get us our Aza-Elzet. Special the Aza-Elzet. Synchro these two off. Make our 6. Chain 1, chain 2. You can even send the Homecoming Parallelism since we've already used the effect. Oh shit. I forgot this locks you into synchro monsters. Oops. This does lock you into synchro monsters if you use this effect, so we wouldn't be able to go into Azamina. So we would have to do the deception set extra deck. Yeah, if you activate the effect of Homecoming Parallelism, it locks you out of everything except synchro monsters. Forgot about that. Yeah, we would just do the deception get debtors. So bottom of the deck, spell and trap this. Still works the same exact way. Add, where's our debtors? Okay, I don't have debtors in here. Well, I need to put debtors back in here. The debtors needs to go back in here. This still works the same. We still get a Sinful Spoils. We'll get Wanted with the Elzet Azamina. And we will get our Elzet. Yeah, I thought I had debtors in here. Oh no, that's Philia. Called by. Add to hand the Diabels. Now we can special the Diabels, send one of these. So we're just gonna get it right back. Diabels, send Curse. Curse, add Philia. Make our 8. We can even make a level 10 to get this Fortuna off by shuffling back the Rasilia with the Sylvie. So we can make a Levy Lazable if we want another negate. Oh, I forgot to add the Parallelism back. There we go. There's a Levy Lazable. We have Philia. Add Diabellstar. Vengeance to hand. Activate Wanted. Add the other Diabellstar to hand. We can go Diabellstar. Grave this. Set. I forgot how I built this deck, I'll be honest. Set this, or banish this, bottom this, draw 1, set the deception, And then activate this again, set this. Banish a spell on a trap. There you go. So we have a tribute, negate, and steal. We have a negate with Sinful Spoils, Betrayal, Silvera. We have Diabell Star Vengeance, Pop, Special Summon, and Tuner Synchro. We have Crystal Wing Dragon as a monster effect negate and pop. And we have Diabell, Queen of the White Forest. And then also Maddening Rhapsodia as a face-up negate as well. We would have Debtors 2 for an Omni as well. So no, Elven Nodes White Forest is really strong. I don't know why I took Debtors out of the deck. I'll be honest, I don't remember. I thought I had Debtors in the deck. So that one's on me. I think it was just because I was like trying to get it down to 40 cards. But yeah, we want Debtors in the deck. Play 41. Cut 1 wanted. We've already cut. I'm already at 2 wanted on it. Technically don't have to play Talon's main board, I guess. But if you wanted to get it exactly 40. But I like the sometimes draw 2. But Talon's can just go in the side. Oh, this deck is very good. This deck is going to be very strong for White Forest. It's going to be really nice. Technically, we could also cut the Esteller. I'm just saying Esteller could also be cut. Esteller is also the worst normal summon in the deck. And we can still be protected from Droll without needing a Stellar because of that line right there. Yeah, really excited for the Elven Note White Forest stuff. Really excited for this. Can't wait to playtest this more. Is there a list of... Save this. Yeah, Stellar is definitely like the most cuttable card, but you have right now you have to play a Stellar because of Droll. Well, that's the only reason why it's in the deck. But with Droll going down to 2 and us being able to make a monster effect negate before we search as well pretty consistently, if we open any of the Elven Note stuff, like, or if we open Diana, we get it. Or if we open no, we have to open Diana. You have to get specific. Actually, no. We can. Oh no, because if we open Diana, we get it before we search anything. If we open Parallelism, we have to search one thing. Because we would have to summon Lucina, search Power Patron. Diana, Stellar, make Queen, and that's it. Oh, Stellar is not a tuner. Like, none of these aren't tuners, unfortunately. They can make Chaos Angel, or we can use Witch of the White Forest to turn one into a tuner. That helps a lot, but in worst case scenarios, we can still just make Diabell through through Droll because of Witch to make it a tuner. All right. We talked about Master Duel. We talked about Burst Protocol. We Genesis notes. Only thing for Genesis is that they're about to have Genesis tournaments. Talk about the plans for this weekend. Don't have notes. Shut up. Shut up. I'm looking. Sorry, I was doom scrolling Twitter for a second. I blacked out. Where did I go just now, chat? I gotta stop putting Twitter on my like left hand screen. ADHD for the win. True. God, this deck is so much fun. This deck, I can't wait to play this deck. This deck is gonna be so cool. This deck is gonna be so nice. It's gonna be so nice. So nice. Let's transfer to Dragotail, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna still try and figure out if like Elvenote's version or this is gonna be the best. We'll see. I mean, because the White Forest boards are already strong enough. They don't make anything, or it's just how much more engine do we want, like gas to play through, or like how many hand traps do we want to play? Shoutouts to Droll to 2, same ratio we've been playing it at already, so we don't have to make any changes to our deck. Oh. Ah. All right. Gamers, I'm eepy. I'll be honest. I'm a little tired. White Forest just auto loses in a lot of situations. I wouldn't say auto lose. We auto lose to Droll. I mean, yeah, or I wouldn't say a lot of situations, but yeah, we auto lose to Droll 100%. Droll, Shifter, or I mean, Elvenotes actually protects us against Elvenotes actually protects us against whatchamacallit, Shifter, because we get to just place everything from deck. So we do have better lines into Shifter and Di-Fi, which are going to be around quite a bit if we play the Elvenotes lineup. Dragotail only loses to Called By on Thymena. No, Dragotail loses to a lot. Dragotail bricks. I mean, granted, I don't know the branded Dragotail quite yet. Can't tribute with spell? Does it send? I have to read it. Yeah, okay, yeah, the spell doesn't send. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to activate the spells or traps. So take that back. It does hurt that. But yeah, I don't know the Dragotail branded, how they built the deck currently. But I mean, White Force has a really good matchup into Dragotail. We outgrind them pretty easily. Like, unless we have just like the most god-awful hand going second, we can play through all of their traps. Very rarely, unless I like knowingly misplay, where I can actually see the misplay where I activated something incorrectly, do I lose to Dragotail. Again, that's before I know what Dragotail branded is going to be doing. I had 2 Sting, I couldn't outgrind that. I mean, it really depends on where they use Sting. Sting not once per turn? Or did they just like reset it and use it the next turn? Yeah, it's 1 per turn. I mean, the only way Sting hurts us is if you put Vengeance in the graveyard, but you should never put Vengeance in the graveyard while you know they have Sting set. Vengeance should just be special summoned from hand with its effect as often as we can. Oh, I'm getting allergies too. It's starting to get cold. All right. So even if we negated Flame or Horn, they can't put it back. He just got the second one. Ah, okay. I mean, I usually just fight. So Horn has to target an attack position monster to balance it. And then Flame is just this spell negate. You just bait Flame. Especially if we open field spell and like Sylvie, you can just normal summon Sylvie, add Tails and activate Tails, because they're just gonna 100% flame the Tails, or they're gonna 100% flame the Witch. But like, as long as we search both of those or have access to both of those, we can he had one singular kaiju for light, dark, Chaos Angel. I'm still pissed about that. Crazy. Yeah, as long as we get access to both this and Tails, and get access to our Diabells, the White Witch, from either of those, we're breaking their board. 24 turn. How did it go 24 turns? Like, did y'all just both brick a million times? Like, dog. That's wild. Okay. Alrighty, gamers. Wow. The meta breakdown, we had 2 White Forest lists. In the top, 1 Fallen of White Forest, which they're using like Fallen of Albaz stuff. That looked kind of interesting, and then just 1 pure White Forest list, like normal White Forest as a meta list. I don't know, I'd be prepared to see a lot of people playing Fallen of Albaz, or the Fallen and the Virtuous as a removal spell. I would stock up on those as well, especially because how popular Albaz is going to be, or branded it is going to be. It's always on. Is it expensive already? Fallen and the Virtuous you get from the starter deck. It was like a $2 card. I think it's gone up to like an $8 card now. I have to see how many I actually have. One second. So I bought 3 structure decks. I don't know how many you get in the structure deck. You only get one. You only get one. You only get one Fallen in the Virtuous per structure deck, but it's like a $8 card. I'm pretty sure now. ECG player. Let's see here. Fallen in the Virtuous. It's up to $6. Yeah, it's up to $8 now. People are starting to undercut it a little bit, but yeah, it's up to $8 card now. The Starlight for it, if you get it out of the box, is a $200 card. The Seeker version's $20. If I can build branded Draco with a few structure decks and or packs, I might actually get it in paper. Draco tail part, you're gonna need to probably buy the singles, because all of the main deck names that you need, like the 5 minas, well, you only need one Malulu now, but the 5 minas and the Luciuses are all ultras. They're still a little expensive. That reminds me, I probably need to sell my Malulus. How much was Malulu going for? Yeah, Malulu dropped in price. They're about $6 a piece now. Okay, I think I might call it here. I know we didn't cover everything that I wanted to do today. This was a very yap stream. It like just hit me that I'm very tired, and I also am doing like a Minecraft event here in an hour that I want to prep for. I will get them next time. Since the cold makes, yeah, the cold definitely hit me. It's crazy. Since though I'm gonna be frozen in, I'm gonna be iced in, and I'm not going anywhere. I might after the I might be doing some Degen streams throughout the weekend. If I do a Degen stream, it'll probably be like just on Twitch only. Might like play some music, play like WoW late at night or something, like do some PvP or do some Minecraft or do something off of the YouTube when it's not normal stream hours, or play some Master Duel. You also could still just play some Master Duel. But that being said, guys, gals, zombies, YouTube catters, I do hope you have a fantastic rest of your Friday afternoon, Friday evening, Friday night, Saturday meowing. And if I don't see y'all later tonight on Twitch, then I'll see y'all tomorrow for a normal stream. Tomorrow I would like I want to try and do a replay reacts. So if you have good replays, I'll post it in the YouTube as well. If you have interesting, funny, cool replays that you want me to react to, we might do that tomorrow if I get enough people with that. And I'll also post in the Discord as well about it on Master Duel. So hope you have a fantastic rest of your Friday night, Friday evening, Friday afternoon, Saturday meowing. And if I don't see y'all tonight, I will see y'all tomorrow for stream. And as always, good night.